everybody. I'm Zero Gear Plus. Welcome to part 6. What are we, part 6? Yeah, part 6 of the Pokemon Moon Nuzlocke blind stream. There we are. So Twitch just picked us up. I'm going to wait for this, this commercial to go away, and then we will actually start playing. I can just load up in that time. So today, we're going to be starting up the new... We're going to be starting up the new island today. So I'm going to end this for the long haul. I got my headphones on today, not my earbuds. I got some IBC cream soda. I haven't had this stuff in forever. Really, since I became old enough to drink. No, wait, I want to be able to hear. Because if I can't hear, odds are you guys can't hear either. So we're going to pick up where we left off. We left off with 2 Pokemon. Alright. We can make this work. We're going to make it work. Let's just start talking to everybody. Wait a minute. Alright, okay. I'll go to the garden later, because that's kind of where they want me to go. Oh, so you do want me to go that way. So, god damn it. Okay. So I guess we have no choice but to go one specific direction. Wait, can I fish? I know I stopped the stream yesterday before I had a chance to catch anything new. Is there like a fishing spot over here maybe? I don't know. We're going to find out. I can't, what's the word? I cannot do the surfing. So that's inconvenient, but I guess not mandatory. So I guess we're going to have to go see the professor then. How do my guys look? Freya in kick-ass condition as usual. Patrick just kind of sitting there at 22. He's a little behind. We're going to start running to like little 25s and 6s, 30s if we're lucky. But, so it's going to take a while to grind him up, but as soon as I can find something that would be worth grinding him up with, I mean, I'll take advantage of that. Oh, how nice to see you. Serve tea somewhere in Malay Garden. Malai? I don't know. I didn't read it extensively. Start my search from the bridge here. Why don't you start around the edge of the garden? Oh, you just want to take the easy part. As much as I admire this kid, he's a real pain in the dick. Alright, so let's see. The map of the garden. There's some kind of motif. It looks to be Japanese architecture. So I'm seeing tall grass, which means that I can catch Pokemon in here. Right? So coming from the town. So we have Malay City. And then we have Malay Garden. So if there's grass out here somewhere in the city, I could catch a Pokemon here too. But I can't go past Lily, so I guess we're not going to find out just yet, are we? Alright, fine. Fine. We'll go back in here. We'll do this up like normal people. I want to switch over to Patrick. Just in case. Because Freya, pretty much anything she can do at this point will kill. So I would rather not have to clean up dead Pokemon guts when I could be catching these Pokemon. So let's see what we got. A Masquerain. I've never used one of these before. Okay. Got a little butterfly Pokemon. That's new. Never worked with one of these before. It knows Intimidate. And it's level 27. Very nice. It's also bug type, so I have to be very careful here. Maybe I would have been better off keeping Freya out. How about that? So you use Scary Face, which lowered my speed, but that's not a big deal because I'm going to use Thunder Wave on you. So he's paralyzed, or yeah, he. So I'll use Crunch. Air Cutter isn't going to deal a lot of damage. Crunch, I feel with the paralysis, that's going to be pretty good. So let's go with a Nest Ball. Do I have any Net Balls left? I do not. So let's go with a Dusk Ball then, since it's nighttime. Now, since Masquerain is a bug type, I think, at least, probably won't be lasting long in this playthrough. Very nice. Probably because he's an evolution of something, I do believe. Yeah, it's an evolution of Surskit. I didn't know those little water skater bugs could, like, metamorph. Two foot, almost 20 pounds. Yeah, so let's give you a nickname. Not the most original name in the world, I'm sure, but you know what? I'm gonna fucking use the stylus for this. I can't fucking write. I can't just click between. Nope, 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 nope. Hold on. Flap Flap. Because that's all he can do. I could have named him Flutter, but Flap Flap sounds funnier. Alright, so there's my Pokemon for this area. I don't know what everybody else is going to be capable of using in here, so let's heal you up, because I might be needing to use you immediately. So if we're going to start running into Pokemon that are going to be, like, evolved and all that kind of stuff, I can just keep Freya on point for now, it looks like. Because we're going to start getting... I mean, like, Patrick leveled up doing that, so I'm pretty happy with that. Let's check out Flap Flap here. What are you capable of besides Scary Face? Gust, so we got Bug Flying. So we got Scary Face, Air Cutter, and Stun Spore. All of that's pretty useful, except Stun Spore. Not a very accurate move. A 75% accuracy move has a 60% chance of failure. Figure that one out. So we got Air Cutter, so that's pretty good. And that has a high crit rate, so... At least we have a flying type again. That's pretty nice. And I mean, like, all this garden, we're probably going to start running into bugs and stuff. So let's put him on point, get him some levels. Match him up with Freya here. Something tells me I got a little lucky with him in the level department. Alright, preschooler. Prepare to meet your doom! At least I'd understand a preschooler would have just one Pokemon. I don't think I could trust a 4 or 5-year-old with more than 2. I don't even know if I could trust it with 1. So we got Intimidate, which is useful against physical attacks. So we got Stun Spore going on. Now, Cleffa is Fairy type now. It's not just normal, it's normal Fairy. So I'll try to get the Stun Spore to work. Paralyzed, awesome. So you Sweet Kiss, which got me confused, but... hopefully we can take advantage of that Air Cutter. Am I asleep? I shouldn't be. Oh, how about that? I'm fast asleep. Magical Leaf, since I'm bug type, isn't going to be very effective, so I can just wait this out. Oh, I just woke up immediately. Air Cutter. Awesome. I defeated the preschooler. I feel very proud of myself. Alright, so there's one. Oh, a Pokeball. Let's see what we got. A Luxury Ball. I don't even know what those do. I think that's just something you get extra for buying like 10 Pokeballs at once. So we have... hello. Water sure is clear, huh? All the Pokemon are hiding in the shadows of the rocks or something. So I could have caught another water type, but I have Patrick in my party now, so I don't feel so, I'm not so uptight about making sure that I have a water type, because I'm going to treat him like he's a piece of putty or something. Because, I mean, like, I could fish here. Let's see what we're capable of catching. Oop, well, maybe if I didn't pull on the line so fast. Or it could be nothing. I don't need whatever it is, so let's not even bother. Not like I could catch it. So we got some stuff going on here. I should be using Stoutland more. Oh, I can't ride Stoutland in here. The one time I think to use one of my rideable Pokemon, and I can't do it. I really expected one of them to... What's a rage candy bar? My interest has been piqued. Or you know what? Damn it. That goes in the medicine ball. Or medicine thing. Mahogany Town's famous candy that can be used to heal all the status conditions of a Pokemon. That's pretty neat. So either you guys want to battle? Wait, is that Kukui? How did I just pass over him? Only something amazing. Professor, you gotta hear this. The Ultra Wormhole opened up, like, right in front of us, and this really rare Ultra Beast was right there, and you gotta tell Professor Burnett. I like how he's, like, actually working with us. I think he's the first Pokemon professor to actually, like, follow us from place to place. Because Oak just kind of gives you your Pokemon, he's like, go. Just go. Get out of my face. Elm was the same way. Birch was kind of the same way. Rowan had a little bit more to do with the story, but he didn't start following you around until, like, later game. I did not know that. So he's going to go to this observatory, most likely. This kind of place reminds me of the Johto region. Alright, so we got a Pokemon there. Probably something rare if it's... I didn't mean to reel in my line too fast. Never mind, I'm not worried about it. But let's start, you know, beating up on some Pokemon trainers here. Some battlers. Yes. Sightseer Akali. Sent out Eradicate. For this you shall pay dearly. Level 26 Eradicate, so we're looking pretty good. Your attack fell. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's get a... I can't rely on the effectiveness of Stun Spore, so let's just hope Air Cutter can do some good damage here. Yeah, you're not going to deal too much damage with that Crunch. Not after being intimidated. Now, that was a crit. So, I guess give and take. You can use a Gust and finish it off. No problem. Assurance. Uh-oh. No. Oh, that was a crit, too. Wow. Okay. Masquerain has, like, really good defense for such a fragile-looking butterfly. I want a Raichu. Is it a Alolan Raichu? I don't know. I'm going to send out Freya just to be safe. I don't want us taking any chances. We should play in a band just to be safe. Nope, it's a regular Raichu. Now, I can't use Thunder Wave on him, but we'll use Crunch and lower that defense of his. I kind of expected the static to come by. And we'll just keep crunching until we get something to work. Thunder Shock, really? You're still using that? Ugh. I don't know, is Raichu capable of learning anything like, anything better? Like, does he learn Thunderbolt or Thunder or anything like that? I don't know. Freya grew to level 36. Let's learn Retaliate. If I remember correctly, Retaliate's actually really useful. 70 power, 100 accuracy. User gets revenge for a fainted ally. If an ally fainted in the previous turn, this move's power is increased. While that's a good move, and it's 70, so I could get the type bonus for it. Also, I might be able to use that with my Z power, so no! Fuck. Alright, I really didn't want to have much of a use for it anyway. Because it's only really effective when you've lost a Pokemon the previous turn, and I'm going to try my hardest not to do that. Alright, let's keep exploring here. Use some potions. We'll use a Soda Pop on Flap Flap. There we go. How many rare candies do we have? Just 2? Use another Paralyze Heal. This time we'll use it on Freya. Use a super potion on Freya here. Alright. It's pretty good. Need to buy some more of those. Oh, nothing too... oh, except the Zygarde piece is there over here. As is thine wont. So it looks like there's a little volcano thing right up here. So I guess we might be able to do something with that later. I don't know. Not sure yet. So if we go up here, it looks like somebody lives over here. God damn it. Running into wild Pokemon. Actually, I could see this place being a really good spot to grind. Ooh, Ariados. Now you, I believe, are bug type. I would not have minded catching an Ariados. That would have been pretty freaking sweet. They're kind of squishy, though. Yeah, making faces at me isn't going to help you if you're dying. Really? Or wait, because I went to pick it up. Could this be a Fungus? No, a Psyduck just stopped me short. That'd actually be pretty funny if the Psyduck was just... He's like, hey, a Psyduck. Effects of weather disappeared. Not that I expect any kind of thing like that. So we got some effective stuff going on here. Excuse me. Let's just try an air cutter and see where it goes. Shit. Oh, Gust is equally useful. Zen Headbutt, it ain't too useful. This Masquerain is kicking some ass. Flap came right into our party and just assumed the son of a bitch must die mentality. Yeah, we're getting like +3s in our special abilities here. Patrick grew to 24, so that's fantastic. Gonna get him up a couple more levels before sending him out to fight. Got a big mushroom. Can't go wrong with that. We can't go into this building, whatever it is. I don't know if they'll have something for us to do with it later. We have a soft-served ice cream cone right there. And I can't surf in this water. So I'm sure if we go up and around this way, there might be some Pokeballs that I missed. Wow, how could have just gone in a straight fucking line? I need to find the professor before me, but because he's such a loser. Slow! That's what I am, said the Slowpoke. Excuse me. Commemorative photo. Challenged by Sightseer Mitch. Sent out a Persian. Alright, that's pretty neat. I don't know what type Persian is now. Are you fairy type too? Hopefully you're still just normal type. Let's see if I can get a stun spore going. I know Persians can be pretty annoying. Yeah, there's the feint attack. Not that that was that useful. Limber. All right, so there's your ability. So I guess we'll just throw air cutters at you until you go down. Fury swipes. Yeah, it's not going to be too effective there, guy. Even if you get all 5, which, you know, the AI just happens to do pretty well. If there's one thing the AI does well, it's get all of their fucking hits. Use a super potion on Flap. You can use your feint attack. It ain't going to do jack to me. Try air cutter again. You can use taunt. That's fine. Screech! Why weren't you doing that from the beginning? Because now it's not going to help you. I mean, it'll help you when you send out your next Pokemon, but depending on what it is. Sent out a Marowak. Air isn't going to be too effective against it. Of course, though, since I'm flying, ground might not be, you know, ground isn't necessarily worth worrying about. I'm going to send out Patrick, because the Bubble Beam will be really, really good against him. And he he will resist it, so I feel pretty strong in my ability to at least take one hit. And then he throws a magnitude 8 and then just wrecks my shit, and I get really pissed. Bubble Beam, so you are in fact faster than Marowak, so you're going to use Leer. Your one and only chance to do something useful, and you try to lower my defense. Well, you succeeded in lowering my defense by like 2 points. Very nice. All right, much better Pokemon to grind here. Like, even if I had to grind in this grass for a while, I mean, let's look at this for a second here. Like, whatever you are. Oh, Poliwag! That's fucking adorable! I wish I could have got that. I know it's another water type, but it's adorable. It turns into Poliwhirl, who turns into Poliwrath, and then you have a fighting water type, which honestly is not the greatest typing in the world, but it's cool to me. Yeah, I just got, that was a first evolution family member, and I got like almost 300 for it. 250 to be more accurate, but still. Nice amount of stuff there. So we got, if I wanted to fish, they're making it look like I should be able to, they're making it look like I should be able to surf. I don't know why the game won't let me. A Petil. I've had one of you before. Named you Plant. You were adorable. And then I killed you. Wait, why am I paralyzed? Does that Petal have Effect Spore going on? Not that it matters. Rest of my team gained experience with the experience share. God damn it, game. Oh, it's another Poliwag. I'm just gonna run from this one. Yeah, let's just get out of here. I don't have any reason to still be in this area. And here we are right by the door. This music sounds like something out of Tales of Symphonia or something. Like the village where Sheena comes from. Mizuho? Is that what it was called? I think so. I think I'm right. If there's one thing I remember pretty well, it's fuck. If there's one thing I remember pretty well, it's lore about the Tales games. Alright, so we got an interesting looking team going on here. So you sold TMs. Roost, Smackdown. No, I don't want anything just yet. Aerial Ace. Masquerain might be able to learn that. I wouldn't put money on that, but it's possible. Rock Polish, Swords Dance. Alright. Now, I got that grass seed. I don't know what that does. I'd like to imagine that raises, Oh. So, can be used once to raise defense. That's fine. I mean, I'm never going to use that, but whatever. Hello. Ask away. Pew. Ula Ula Ruins. They're located in a large desert. So you want me to go to the library with you so you can find a book? Why don't I just follow you there? That's what you're going to make me do anyway, so why not just keep that in the cutscene so that's less work for me to do? Because we have shit going on, that's why. Hi, Rotom. So we have a different professor right here. Hi, Professor Oak. The other Professor Oak. Rotom, you be sure to help this fine young boy on his trip around the islands, all right? Whatever you do, make sure he doesn't add a Pikachu to his party. All right, so he's going to be at the library if we ever need him. I love how they just gave him Professor Oak's face. They didn't even try. And they just made his hair longer. They gave him the same top hair. They just made it longer. I love it. Quick link lets you connect us. Yes, I do. What's in this little area? I see a Stuffle. I think it was a Stuffle on the... Oh, that feels so much better at an itch. Alright, you guys a restaurant? You look like one. Miraculous Munchie, born in Alola. Welcome to your neighborhood malasada shop. Spicy or bitter? I will take neither right now, for I know not what they do. This is the takeout window. So that's something we could use later. I'll take one to use later. I mean, because I don't want to use one on myself. Hi, Rockruff. You're adorable. I'll buy one. Thank you for your purchase. Be sure to share it with your Pokemon. I'll be back as soon as I dare. So we have something else going on here that looks like an egg. Maybe it was just a light. This looks like a sashimi shop. It's like a fish sushi bar with a Zen garden. I wish I had a Pancham. I wouldn't trade that for a Happiny, though. The Ronin set. Hold on. Let's figure out what all these do. The ninja set will make you the ninja set. I didn't want... fuck you. I would have gone for the Ronin set. I wanted to do that, but then at the very end... You know, it's like, are you sure? So I did that to make sure, you know, so I could just look through all of them. I don't want to be a ninja. I'd rather be a Ronin. God damn it. Oh, they gave us heart scales? This is how you get them? You just spend money for heart scales, essentially? Because I haven't seen any thus far. That's interesting. It's a new way of doing it. It's better than grinding for them. Looking for them wherever they might be. Oh, this is a hair shop place. Cut and color. That's a lot of money. Yeah, I'll pass on that for now. Maybe when I come back, if I have more cash, I'll look into that. Oh, I didn't even see the scissors on the top of the thingy there. This is a clothing store, so we can pass that. This is just a house, so we don't have to go in there. We got a Poliwhirl and a Magnemite. Whatever this is, it looks like it's in development. Grimer eat garbage, but if they run out of garbage to eat, sometimes they start taking bites out of nearby buildings. All right, let's go that way. Recycling plant sounds like a place where we can run into... Oh, Outer Cape, Mali City. New Pokemon time. All right, awesome. So we're going to have a party of 4 again. And Raticate is the Pokemon. Fuck, I don't want to Raticate. I mean, I guess I don't have a choice. But I don't really want to Raticate. All right, let's throw a Gust at it. I don't want to kill this thing. Okay, maybe an Air Cutter wouldn't be such a bad idea, though. There we go. Maybe one more Gust. There we go. I can work with that. Now let's get a... I guess we're going to keep throwing Dusk Balls, because I don't really have anything that's going to be too much stronger than that. I do have those Nest Balls, but I'm not going to start using those unless I have Stoutland doing the fighting. Because if I'm going to use a Nest Ball, I want there to be a significant level difference. Wow, lots of HP. Alright, cool. Raticate's data will be entered into the Pokedex. I caught a Rattata once? When did I have a Rattata? I probably lost it immediately, to be honest. That's most likely what happened. Yes, we'll give you a name. Wib. I was going to name her Wibbly, but I think Wib is an even better name. Wib. Go, Wib. I choose you, Wib. Alright, so we got lots of Pokemon here. Oh, shit. I don't want to get into a fight if I don't have to. And a Alolan Grimer. Hello! Welcome back for the 3rd day in a row. Restricted area? So it's a whole town of janitors. Interesting. Oh, shit. Not right now. Maybe later? Yeah, I'm not going after that right now. At least let me heal first. I mean, like, yeah. And maybe level up Patrick a little bit more, because if I just jump right into this with... Masquerain, I'll probably get my ass handed to me. Let's go heal up at the Pokemon Center. I think that'd be a wise idea. And it looks like I can go a couple different directions, so I kind of want to try going these ways. So you want me to go to the library first. Okay, so I'll do that first, but I'll also do it later. It sucks that you had to lose anything at all. I wish I just lost my Trumbeak when I was doing the grass trial. I lost everything. Alright, so Starmie does know Psychic. So if I can get him up to a decent level, I can take on that Grimer and beat the shit out of it. Or did he say it was a Muck? It didn't look like a Muck, it looked like a Grimer. Which is why I called it a Grimer. Because Grimers look like Grimers and Mucks look like Mucks. Hi, Lily. I really don't want to go with you to the library. How did you get lost on the way to the library? You knew where it was. I see you in that horse thing back there. I could have had one of those. God damn it. I saw her eyes turn to dots for a second. That makes me funny. That makes me funny. No. Yes, Hapu, it has been a while. This is Lily. Oh, we're not gonna have like a love triangle going here, do we? Mudsdale. A take on Clydesdale. So we're gonna end up using this Mudsdale later, aren't we? Alright. Bellsprout, Wishy-Washy, Grimer, Machop, Raticate, and Gigalith. That's actually not bad. That's actually a very well diversified team. Galaxy, hello. The Nuzlocke is... It's been better, but right now it's going okay. Doesn't look like a very large library. Okay, I guess I'm wrong. I mean... with a ride pager. Yeah, it still uses fly. Just, it's not like it's an HM. There's something wrong about reading fly as a TM. Not to mention the fact that it's not even TM02. Why would you even use that? Fly isn't even useful in combat. It's just a utility ability. That's the whole reason why we use it. I mean, Surf is at least useful in battle. I mean, depending on if you can outthink your opponent and know what their moves are, yes, Fly could be useful, but realistically, Fly isn't even that good. Good question. I don't know how long I'm going to stream today. I've only been going for about a half hour. My streams usually go anywhere from 2.5 to 3 hours, so let's just say I'll be streaming until, I don't know, 4-ish. Maybe longer. I mean, I got nothing to do today. Oh, and then we got a little nerd over here. What's up, nerd? Yeah, something about the moon. I wonder if that has anything to do with the fact that I'm playing a game called Pokemon Moon. Who knows? Well, it's 4 that would be 4 p.m. for me. It's 1:44 in the afternoon right now. For me. Eastern Standard Time. You look like a ghost trainer or something. I don't know, the way her dress is stitched and the way her hair goes, it just she kind of looks like a ghosty. The empty sky broke asunder, a hole appearing where had been none. A single beast appeared from in it. It was named the beast that calls the moon. The king of Alola bowed before it, the beast that stole the heaven's light. The island guardians fought against it, but in the end they lost the fight. Then did the beast that brings the dark cast its paw on the line of kings. So would the beast that had won mark the path for all such finished things. This is a very strange poem. Beast of sun and beast of moon, through their union they brought new life a fragile heir in Alola was born, that island guardians would keep from strife. The ancient kings sang their thanks for Lunala with song of flute. Two tones rang out across the altar, a perfect pair, ever after mute. I feel the Japanese translation of that was a lot more clear, but because we had to make it archaic and cryptic in the American version, and also had to make it rhyme, I fucking love IBC's cream soda. So delicious. That and their root beer. I haven't had this stuff since I was a kid. Honestly, since I turned 21, I don't think I've had this stuff, because I used to drink that to pretend I was drinking. And now I can just actually drink. I might make a drink. Something with some blue Caraco and Sprite, maybe. That sounds really good. Maybe splash some vodka in there. Oh. I can see myself going to get one of those in like 30 minutes. That'll be delicious. I'm actually not reading any of this. Undergoing another trial. Island electric type trial can only be reached by the bus on Route 10. So that's, I guess, technically where they want me to go first. Well, since I've been to the library, Acerola. So that is where How went. Okay, so that makes sense. So we'll just go there and do that. We'll do that later. If I have all kinds of openings that I can go and places I can be, I'd rather go around and see if I can get new Pokemon first, because I'm already up to 4. If I can make it back up to 6, I'll feel a little bit more comfortable. That'll take a little bit of grinding to get everybody up to an even pace. Speaking of, who's on point right now? Flap Flap. Awesome. Okay. So I should be able to go this way now? Yes, I can. So this is Route 11. Route 11 means new Pokemon. Oh, hi. I've evolved from a swimmer, so I'm a hiker who can swim. I would really like to get a Poliwhirl. Well, it doesn't look like there's a... Ah, shit! Shit! Oh, that's fine. I kind of want to wait on taking out all these trainers until I can get my Pokemon, because then I can grind. And then, you know, level them all up evenly. I guess that it's not going to be a big deal for this guy, because he's just going to have a 1 weak Pokemon. Hi, Stuffle. Go Flap Flap! My butterfly from hell. Flap Flap. Even with my attack lowered, I still kicked your ass. I understand it was a crit, but still. Patrick grew to level 25. Preschool? Is that kid's name Hayden? Like Hayden Christensen? And I'm Hayden Christensen. Alright, is there water? Is there water nearby? Hello? Wait, what the fuck? Can you see me from there? I guess not from here, but... A Pancham! I can work with a Pancham. Yeah. Let's get a Pancham. I like that. I like how that sounds. Shit! I forgot you were a fighting type, and it didn't say super effective on the thing when I did it. Oh, and of course it would crit. I should have used Gust. God damn it. Well, and then we get further and further away. Yes, I am using a capture card, actually. I modded my DS so that I could capture footage. It's weird because I can see it in 3 different places. I'm running a dual monitor setup, technically 4 places. So I've got my DS in front of me. On my left monitor, I can see the capture window. Also on my left monitor is my window browser so that I can see how many people are in my room on Twitch, and then right in front of me is my OBS window, which also has the footage on it. So I can see the game in 4 different places. Oh, hi, Komala. Am I battling a trainer, or can I just run? I got away safely. Yeah, I mean, like, I've never used a what's-it. I've never used a Masquerain before, and he's kicking ass. I'm not even gonna lie. Huh? Oh, okay. Something tells me I'm not allowed to get through here yet. Oh, I have to get my electric type, don't I? Well, luckily I can go to Route 10 and hopefully get a Pokemon there. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna start using a Repel in a second. Gonna pop a Repel here. Go away, Pancham. Taunted me once. This time I'm killing you for fun. I mean, like, this is a first evolution Pokemon. I guess it didn't tell me what its weaknesses were because I've never fought one before. I'm sure that had something to do with it. Yeah, that would have been perfect if it didn't crit. Why did I use Air Cutter in the first place? I knew that Pancham was a fighting type. At the same time, though, how is fighting type weak to flying? That never made sense in my brain. What about, like, what about a strong breeze is going to knock a boxer over, right? And, like, I'd like to imagine that everything disapproves of being... I'd like to imagine everything disapproves of being pecked at all the same. Where the hell are my repels? There they are. That doesn't mean that you'd be weak to it. That's not the point. It's like things like wing attack. You know, it's like, I've been attacked by birds before. I'm not going to say I'm weak to a bird. Because I'm not, realistically. That is a better question, why it's still weak to fighting. Also, Sealskin, hello. Have you been on my stream before? Your name looks familiar. Well, first of all, Aaron, an airplane would be a steel type. So, there you go. No, I don't know. I don't even like the, so you have been here before, okay. I knew your name looked familiar. I've never really appreciated, like, the martial arts that are like, oh, it makes your body as strong as steel. I've always been more appreciative of, hello. I think I found my Pokemon. Shit, okay. Unless I've fought whatever this is before. It's a Fearow! I need a bird type. Oh shit, I should get my bug out of here. Hey, Flap, we're gonna go hide. Freya, time to go to work. Awesome, okay, neat. I had a Spearow, but I have not had a Fearow yet. So I'm kind of glad now that I didn't level up my Spearow into a Fearow, because when I lost him at the Leaf Trial, I wouldn't have had a chance to get another bird. There is, too, a bird type. Flying is bird type to me. I've always said that, because all birds are flying type. So to me, they just kind of work interchangeably. Bite. Alright, so I really don't want to do that again. And he is paralyzed, so I should be able to get a Dusk Ball to work here. I don't have any net balls, do I? Oh, you know, let's try a Nest Ball. Very befitting of a bird. Look, when you've been playing Pokemon like I have since the beginning, and let's face it, most of us have, there are things like, because I started playing Pokemon when I was a little kid, all right? So there are stigmas that, like, you'll remember something or you'll learn something wrong, and then you'll get it stuck in your brain that way for the rest of your life. It's like if you remember somebody's name wrong the first time, odds are you're going to screw up their name a couple times before you learn it right. I've said bird type my entire life. I'll say flying type if it's not a bird, but if it's a bird that is also a flying type, I'm going to call it a bird type. That's just what I do. That's what makes me unique. I don't have to conform to the standards. I can be my own person. All right, so we got a bird. What are we going to name her? I was thinking about naming her Peckerhead, but that's offensive. She's a girl. Let's give her a pretty name like Flutter. I was thinking about naming Flap Flap Flutter, but now we have Flap Flap and Flutter. Sounds like a TV show on ABC. Coming to ABC this fall. I mean, I'm going to call it bird type. I'll do that for the rest of my life. I mean, technically, Pokemon does kind of promote violence. But, all right, who do I want on point here? Flap Flap is still up in the air, so we'll... Oh, you don't even fight. Oh, fuck. Fine, what do you want? Ah, so you want me to find a Stuffle. If I do, I will kill them. I'm too busy. Oh, are you just... Grouchy old woman. Oh, because you're a kid, you're unreliable, and fuck you. It's like all the old people that live in my development. Which leads to a story. A couple weeks ago, my dog, Daxter, he was sick. He ran out of food. He ran out of his own food. So we had a cat. Well, we have a cat, Scrappy. And Scrappy had a full bag of food. And we're like, well, what's the real difference between dog and cat food? So we gave him a huge bowl of cat food. He chowed it right down. Nothing wrong with him for about 2 days. Then all of a sudden, he gets like the worst diarrhea. And it's because there are bacteria in food. You know, there's bacteria for dogs and dog food and bacteria for cats and cat food. The wrong bacteria can make you sick. So Daxter wasn't like dying levels of sick, but he wasn't particularly healthy. So we had to bring him back. So we had to bring him to the vet. We got him a probiotic and stuff that could just like cleanse out his system. So for a week, a solid week, he had the runniest diarrhea. And so it's like, how do you pick that up in a bag, right? So I'm walking him one day. I was sick. I had a sinus infection that was turning into an ear infection. I wasn't having it. And there was this old lady that was walking, in the back with where I was with her granddaughter. And so Daxter, he curls over and he starts to poop. And I'm like, I can't pick that up. So this lady's looking at me and she's giving me this, how dare you not clean up after your pet? And I even explained. I'm like, He's had terrible gastrointestinal problems. He's had diarrhea for a couple days. You can't pick that up in a bag, okay? I explained it to her, and she responded. She's like, well, you could at least try. And if I was any more sick, I'd have just flipped her off. Even despite the fact that her child was right there, or grandchild or whatever. Patrick should not be in my party right now. Let's see, we got a Fletchender. So we can use Air Cutter on the Herdier. Oh, it works on both of you. Awesome. And we'll use Bubble Beam on the Fletchender. But so I can't pick up this diarrhea. All right. So I didn't even try. So we get an email from the development landlord owners from the front office a few days later about like, you haven't been picking up after your dog, and I'm like, are you fucking serious? That fucking lady. And so it's just like, it's the most annoying thing. If it's one thing, you know, it's one thing to have, you know, to like, if Daxter was healthy and I just didn't feel like it, then sure. But it's like, fuck, man. Fucking old people. They feel so entitled. And they say that our generation is the worst. Old people are the ones that suck. And it's like, this is the thing. It's like, I have never seen... It's like, old people these days, they think that our generation is so entitled. And I'm going to stand on a soapbox for a few minutes. Probably. But, it's like, so... people these days, like older generations, think that our generation is so entitled and we need to have all the best things now. And so, like, I have never gone to a restaurant where there wasn't an old couple complaining about their meal in some tiny extent because it wasn't exactly how they wanted it. And it's like, fuck you. It's like, the people that work here should not have to put up with your shit. They don't make enough to deal with you. And you know what? It's like, cause I know what it's like to have that job and being, you know, putting up with shitty people all day. So it's like if somebody screws up my order, I'm not gonna complain. You know, I'm gonna try to fix it the best I can. If it's absolutely wrong, I mean, I'm not gonna throw a hissy fit about it. But it's like I'll ask someone, or, you know, pull a waitress aside and be like, yeah, I'm sorry, but this isn't what I ordered, or like, this is wrong, or, you know, that kind of thing. I'm not gonna make a scene in public. But it's like, everybody, it's all in the eye of the beholder, really. I always thought that was funny, though. It's their fault they weren't prepared. I was also talking about this before you got here, Galaxy. I was like, I wouldn't trust a preschooler with more than one Pokemon, if a Pokemon at all. All right, so we got another Pokemon in this here tree. Steel Pokemon? That sounds like the plot of Pokemon Coliseum. Maybe I'll stream Gale of Darkness someday. Not anytime soon. When I'm done with this, be it fail or succeed, I'm going to be done with Pokemon for a while. Oh, let's get Flap out of there. I'm still very attached to you. I guess Freya is still the best way to go here. I mean, Pokeballs aren't expensive. If you go out into the wild grass and catch like a level 3 something, it's not that hard. And then you just kind of keep it with you for all time, and, you know, they get stronger. If you got an Eevee, my best recommendation is evolve it into something based on what you have in your TM list. Because, you know, none of them are going to be able to learn anything really effective. Me, personally, I've always been really partial to Jolteon because, let's face it, there are no electric types in Pokemon, just like there are no fire types. But Flareon really isn't a good evolution. I mean, I could trust a preschooler with like a Lillipup or something simple like that, but it's just like, it's a 4 or 5-year-old. It's like, I could not, me personally, I couldn't trust a child that age with a living animal. I couldn't be trusted at that age with a living animal. All right. Scene of the fire. So you must be a firefighter, which means you probably have water type, which means that I can kill you with my bug. Water's weak to bug, right? No, just grass. I think it's just grass. I don't know where I got the idea that it was weak to anything else. Not that I even have any bug-type moves. That Intimidate, though. Your Poliwhirl. I can't really imagine you could do anything that could really hurt me. So. And if we're talking about, like, young children having Pokemon, like a mouse, like, whose wise idea was it to give Ash Ketchum, a 10-year-old, an electric mouse Pokemon? Electricity is dangerous. It's the equivalent of giving a 10-year-old child, of locking a 10-year-old child in a room that has nothing but one solid outlet, giving them a metal fork and saying, don't stick this fork in that outlet. Because it's gonna happen. They have nothing else to do and they need some kind of stimulation. Oh, it's been proven that Pokemon can, in fact, die. What do you think Pokemon Tower's for? What do you think the 2 memorial sites we've passed so far is for? Pokemon can, in fact, die. It's just never, ever shown on screen. Alright, so you're going to be ground type. But you're also bug, I'm guessing? Alright. Electricity is dangerous, but he didn't die. Well, that's where it comes into, like, the level of seriousness. It's like, was it, like, tiny little static shocks and, like, the anime was designed to make him overreact to it? Or is it also just cartoon logic where he was getting zapped with, like, tens of thousands of amps and nothing bad ever happened to it? You know, because people have been struck by lightning and lived. I'm not saying it's impossible. Lightning is dangerous, but doesn't have to kill you. So either Ash is incredibly lucky, or Pikachu isn't as strong as we thought. Honestly, Galaxy, unless you're streaming it, there's no reason to do a Nuzlocke. I used to do Nuzlocks in my spare time because I wanted to. I, to this day, couldn't tell you why. Because it was a dangerous and stupid idea. I've always thought Mirror Move was a really strange move. And why can only some Pokemon do it? You know, it's usually like Fearow can usually learn it. I think Pidgeot can learn it. Why can birds only learn Mirror Move? Why would you call that... Why would you call Mirror Move a flying type move also? Well, if I said danger, it could be harmful to your secret item. It could be harmful to your, I don't know, your heart. I don't know. Don't quote me on these things. All right, so hold on. I think I have an electric type move, don't I? So we have Skydrop, but Fearow can't learn it. We have Thunder Wave. That's what it was. I thought we had another move that was electric. No? All right. We have Fly that he can learn. Oh, it's 90 and 95 now? Didn't Fly used to be like 70 and 100? I don't know. Maybe not. It is a 2-turn move, so 90 might have always been right. I don't know. I mean, like, feelings. Nuzlocke could hurt your feelings. I've cried when I've lost Pokemon before. When you get so devoted to a team, and then suddenly, like, one of them dies, it's like losing a pet, and it hurts on the inside. All right, so hold on here. We got that Rock Z. Grass. I could... Well, that's you. Then go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry I even had this conversation. Go ahead and have yourself a Pokemon Nuzlocke. Just don't come crying to me when it hurts. Yeah, let's give this to Patrick, because I don't see him using anything else in the near future. Awesome, so he's... What do you have? Well, then excuse me for having feelings. The only media that has ever made me cry was the end of Iron Giant. Ooh, sharp beak. I might just keep that on him. Well, it was the end of Iron Giant. Always makes me cry, still to this day. And the end, like the second half, like the last third of Metal Gear Solid 3. Oh, we got a badass over here. Watch Bye Bye Butterfree with Butterfree without crying. All right. Let's try to make some progress. I'm just reading the chat. Not that that's a problem. Are you just You're just a Pokemon Center? Like literally 50 feet away from town? And all of one trainer later? What is the point of that? There's no other trainers here. I fought one trainer. Do you really think I'm going to need a heal after that? I mean, maybe we have something going on up here. I don't know. Maybe they just don't want us to have to run back to town every single time. I don't know. If that's the case and we have people that can just heal your Pokemon on the side of the road, why haven't we had any of those yet? In 5th gen, they used to be everywhere. Oh, are you at the Slowpoke with the Team Skull meeting up with the Slowpoke thingy? Oh, this is a new Steenie. This is a new Pokemon, but I know it's grass type. No, that's from Pokemon Sun and Moon. You meet up with Team Skull and they're trying to take a Slowpoke. And Slowpoke just isn't getting it. Slowpoke. Alright, so we got a Pokeball over there. I want to go get that. Got Nex accuracy. Trainer tips. We got another dude here, right? I wanted to talk to Mr. Police Officer. Ooh, an Ariados. Are we still on Route 10? Or can I catch this? I think we're still on Route 10. Because Route 11's back. Yeah. I can just kill this thing. I already have a bug anyway. Ariados is really cool, though. I'm not gonna... You couldn't see me when I was standing right next to you. I don't understand. He's worse than the regular cops. Not a police officer when you need one, and then when you don't, they're everywhere. Like right now, for example. Man, if your eyesight's that bad, I don't think you should be in the Corps. You couldn't even see me when I was standing right next to you. That is Mimikyu's whole personality in a nutshell. So we got that dual intimidate going on. Now, I don't like the fact that he's a fire type, so I'm going to whip Patrick out here. You're going to get your ass kicked by a star. You use takedown? It's not that effective. Well, we're going to use Bubble Beam. We're going to take you down. Or you could take yourself down. All right. Oh, I should probably get more potions. If we're going to be doing this kind of shit, if we're going to a trial, yeah, I'm going to want those. I have the money for it, so we might as well. Oh, it's a tree. Tree Pokemon. Meaning Pokemon from the tree, not grass-type Pokemon that I felt like labeling otherwise. There's one tree type. There's one tree type Pokemon in all of Poke. Shit, I was not thinking. He's gonna use. Fuck! Actually, I tanked that pretty well. Not that I want to do it again. We're gonna instead pull out Wib. I haven't even used you yet. See what you're capable of. I don't think you should be able to use a mirror move if the first one didn't connect. Ooh, Hyper Fang. And Crunch. Wow, okay, let's try that again. I'm actually going to go with Crunch. That'll deal more damage, I feel. Stop it! You don't even have teeth! Actually, that's not true. Birds do, in fact, have teeth. I was going to say Sudowoodo, but... And also, I've never even heard of the Trevenant Pokemon that you're talking about. I only really remember Generation, like, 1 through 3 really well. After that, I start to get a little hazy. Actually, let's try Hyper Fang, because why the hell not? Or you can just keep going first. Yeah, I'm going to keep using that. I like Hyper Fang more. Or you can just keep avoiding me. Jesus Christ. My favorite Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon is Caterpie. My favorite useful Pokemon constantly flops back and forth between... Yeah, I'm an old schooler. I stopped playing Pokemon. Like, by the time Diamond and Pearl came out, I was at that age where it was like, oh, Pokemon's for kids. And then, you know, I skipped like 2 generations of Pokemon, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. And then I came back to Pokemon. But I don't remember it as well because, you know, that kind of stuff you just memorize when you're a kid. But, my favorite useful Pokemon? Not that Caterpie can't be useful. But it flops between Hitmonchan and Cloyster. Mostly, I like Hitmonchan probably because I was a big fan of the Rocky films growing up, like 1 through 4. I didn't like Rocky 5 at all, and I think Rocky 6 was kind of dumb. I watched Creed just not too long ago. I liked it a lot. My phone's going off. Somebody's trying to contact me. What do you want? What you doing? My mother. What the hell? Need to mail me a deal. I'll talk to her later. She doesn't talk to me for 3 weeks, and then out of nowhere, she thinks she can just send me something. Not that I'm not appreciative of her trying to send me something. Okay, I am done. I'm done fighting Firo right now. I just want to kind of keep going. Yep, flap, flap. We're just going to run away. Yep, intimidate the shit out of it. And then tuck your wings between your wings and let's get out of here. So let's see. We're healed. I never actually got potions. Fuck. I never actually went and got the things I said I wanted to do. This is what happens when I'm doing a stream. Because I'm trying to communicate with chat, and then I forget to do the important things. It's so fucking gone, so fucking far away. That's why we dash. Garchomp, Primarina, Politoed. Politoed's cute. Mudkip, everybody likes Mudkips. Rattata and Petalil. No, not Pokeballs. I don't need them. We'll get some regular potions. We'll get like 10 of them. Just for, you know, small cuts and bruises. We'll get a bunch of super potions. You'll get like 20 of them. Hyper potions, I don't need to start buying them in stock yet. I don't have any revives, or I'd sell them. Antidotes, paralyzed heals, awakenings, burn heals, ice heals. I think we're doing good. We can do that. That should be fine. Alright, let's get going. Mimikyu is a sad little thing. I love it though. It's so adorable. It's like when you're a kid. What the hell? It's like when you're a kid, I feel the whole Pokemon is childish stigma is more apparent in boys that, god damn it, Furo, stop it. Is more apparent in boys that like want to show off their machismo. You know, when you get to that age about 12, 13, you know, you can't think things are cute looking anymore. You know, it's like everything has to be cool. It's like, why did you choose Litten? Because he's cool. Why did I choose Rowlet? Because he's adorable. He's a little feathery orb with feet and a bow tie. Nothing's going to change that. I will choose Rowlet as my starter every time because he's so goddamn adorable. It's the bow tie, man. Got a little bow tie and he stands there and he's like, Hoot, I'm a Rowlet. I will eat your soul. Robin Hoot. That's awesome. That's like, I named mine Archimedes after the owl in the Sword in the Stone. Are you guys ever going to get more Pokemon? With a name like Sealskin, I'd like to hope you went with Poplio. Hi, Golbat. Anything I can do to you? Nah, not particularly. You can switch. Let's bring out Patrick. That's actually a really good idea because I can psychic the shit out of him. I am most likely faster than you. Oh, yes. Oh, fuck you. Now I'm confused. Let's use Swift. Error 404. That's actually a pretty good one. I'm trying to remember, because I used to come up with really dumb names for my Pokemon. When I was Let's Playing Leaf Green years ago, I remember I picked Charmander. I named him Hot Sauce. And I got a Bellsprout, and I named it Aloe Vera. What else did I have on that playthrough? I had a Pikachu that I named Static. I had an Abra that I named Hindsight because I thought it went really well with the Psychic, and hindsight is 20/20 kind of thing. What was my last one? What was my fifth Pokemon? I had a Starmie that I named Shuriken. Because I think that was during my Naruto phase. Not that Naruto's bad, I'm just kind of done. Kind of done with the whole filler. I finished the original series. I never picked up Shippuden. I really should. Be afraid. With a face like that? I think the reason why I like Caterpie so much is because Caterpie was my first shiny. Silver Wind. What does that do? Oh, look, my first bug type. Powdery scales blown by the wind. This may also raise the user's stats. No, let's replace Scary Face with that, because to be honest, I'm never going to use it. Be afraid. Be very afraid. I think everybody's first shiny was like on that first set of routes. Because my Caterpie, I remember I caught right outside the Viridian Forest in that little patch of grass right before you go up to it. This was, I think, Fire Red. The wheat? The what? You'll find out soon enough. Oh, I love it when the game does that. Bellsprout is awesome. I read something about a Sky Uppercut. Yes. Let me just go back and heal really quick and avoid that fucking bird on my way back. So wait, he wanted me to figure out what the bus schedule is. The Hokulani, not Liney. Welcome aboard the Executor Express. Our safe driving record will absolutely slay you. It's funny because they have a safe driving record and it's gonna kill me. I feel the funny parts of Pokemon have gotten less funny. I think Natu and Xatu are really smart ideas for the Pokemon franchise. To be able to have like a bird psychic. I feel it was one of the first instances where Game Freak was like, yeah, let's experiment with different typing. And the fact that Natu is just adorable. He's like, I'm a bird. I'm a little toucan. Look at my nose. Or beak. Look at my beak. Oh my god, Professor, do you ever stop talking? Yeah. So this is the challenge area. All right, let's see here. So we have a Pokemon Center right here. Let's see what else I can get. The Pokemart. What do you have? Oh, you sell the special items. All right, neat. They're way more expensive than they used to be. I think so. Still all the same stuff we've been getting. Well, not a big deal. I did. Yeah, shiny routes, that is really lucky. Get some Roserade tea, because why the hell not? One Roserade tea, just for you. Makes me want tea. I'm very impressionable when it comes to games like this. I could really use a drink. Like something stiff. Hold on. My gamer instincts tell me that there's a Pokeball around here that I can get. Aha! How do I get in there? Oh, wait. There we go. A level ball? What the hell does that do? I'm sure I'll figure it out sooner or later. Let's just look at it. Which one is my... These just regular items? A ball that makes it easier to catch a Pokemon that are a lower level than your own Pokemon. So it's like the Nest Ball. Just looks different. I have never gotten a Pokemon with a hidden ability. Oh, hi, Professor. I didn't expect to see you here. Ooh, a moon ball. All right, and just another thing I have to look up now. Whatever the hell it does. Oh, and he disappeared. He's a ghost. Huh. So... Nidorans and... what's his face? Clefairies. And maybe Lunala. I don't know yet. I haven't met it. I haven't met up with it yet. So I guess we can go around this way, and we're done biding our time. Let's just go in here. Hey there. Oh, shit. I don't really want to fight you, but I guess if I don't have much of a choice. Alright. I can accept that Lunala isn't a Moonstone Pokemon evolution. I was just wondering. Because, I mean, if it's called Pokemon Moon and she's the Pokemon of the Moon, I mean, there's a pretty good chance. Oh, shit, a Skarmory. Do I have anything that can take down a Skarmory? That Intimidate's going to help. Yeah, we don't have anything really good here. So, let's see. Anything good? No. I need fire. Damn. And it's level 29. I'm just going to send out Freya and just tank it. No. That'll be it. If I lose all my Pokemon, I take the rules to the Nuzlocke pretty seriously. I mean, that'll be it. I mean, I'll finish the game on my own time because I haven't beaten it yet. But I mean, like, I won't stream it. I'll just have fun with the rest of it. But we'll just keep crunching, I guess. His defense is pretty impeccable. Metal Claw doesn't seem to be getting him very far. But I mean, like, because I don't just stream Pokemon games. I like to stream a little bit of everything. I did stream, excuse me. I streamed, oh, screw you. I mean, I guess I'm glad he used it now, as opposed to later. But, I mean, I streamed Final Fantasy Mystic Quest for the Super Nintendo before I streamed this. And the reason I did that is because on my YouTube channel, I used to be, once upon a time, I was a Let's Player. And then I moved away from home, and a bunch of shit happened, and I just kind of abruptly left my channel for like 2 years. So after that, I came back, and I just wanted to do streaming like full time. I have or at least as often as I can. I don't know what he's sending out. I wouldn't call it a walk of shame. I mean, Nuzlocks are designed to be brutal. I'll just keep Freya out. You sent out a Matang. That's a psychic type, but it's also a metal type, so I don't know how useful Crunch is going to be. I don't know. We'll find out. But I'm going to use a super potion because a super potion should be fine enough for now. Zen Headbutt. Let's see. How much is that going to hurt? Not very much at all. But I mean, like, so I did Final Fantasy Mystic Quest because I left my channel in the middle of it. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to stream this, all of it. I did it in 3 parts. It was like, took me like 8 hours to do, just to have it finished. So I was like, this way I can't say that I just totally cut out of playing Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. So then I'm like, the problem with that was, though, that like nobody came to watch. And it was kind of disappointing. And I'm like, well, I mean, like, what's the point of streaming, you know, if nobody's going to come and watch? So I decided I wanted to do a game that was a little bit newer that would be able to attract a crowd. And so I decided on Pokemon Moon because, I mean, I hadn't really played much of it. Sent out a Doug Trio. So let's bring out Patrick for that. Dips Wild. Hello. But so, yeah, I decided on playing Pokemon Moon because it's still new. People are still interested in it. And I'm like, well, if I made it a Nuzlocke, that would bring even more people in. So, you know, it wasn't like I didn't choose this format to be able to grab people, but I mean, like, you guys found me, and I hope to God that you guys are having a good time. See, I used to do that, but then, like, I would be totally tempted to just switch back into my Pokemon. And then you have to spend all the time, like, grinding up your Pokemon. It's just a pain in the ass. But, so, yeah, that's just kind of, that's where I came from with all this. And it's like, I got to meet all of you guys, so it's like playing newer games with, you know, specialized rules, like playing a Pokemon Nuzlocke, for example, is going to get you a larger audience. But it's like, I want to go back to just playing, like, I think when I'm done with this, be it failure or success, I'm going to go back to, maybe something a little bit older. I want to just be able to play Kingdom Hearts 2. Just stream all of it. I'd be able to do like 8-hour streams just playing Kingdom Hearts 2. And just like be able to play through all of that and just be able to relax, you know, play the 2.5 version on PS3 and just be able to relax. And because like nobody's playing Kingdom Hearts 2 on Twitch right now, most likely. If there are, there's like 2 of them, while I'm like one of probably like 50. Thank you for hosting, Dips Wild. I'm glad that the stroke wasn't too heavy on that because it was pretty thin. It's weird whenever I go to test when my donations or any of that kind of stuff works, like any of my alerts, because I have to do it against a green background, or actually I have to do it against like the loading screen of the menu screen of the DS, which is already white. So it has a problem, you know, reading that. And, like, this looks okay. Thank you for following, by the way. So, hold up here. Yeah, I beat that guy pretty severely. So we're going to go heal up here. I know that I've heard of an egg lock. I've never heard of a wonder lock, but I can imagine what a wonder lock is because I know what the wonder trade setting is. I know how egg locks work, but I would never do one. Because it's like, I play Pokemon and I enjoy Pokemon. You know, I don't EV train, I don't hunt shinies. I just play Pokemon to be like, look at me. I'm playing Pokemon. I'm having a good time playing Pokemon. You know, I'm not going to devote scientific quadratic formulas and countless hours of my life playing Pokemon. I'm not that devoted of a player. Aw, Magnemite. I miss my Sparky Potato. A Comet Shard. That's very interesting. Let me look at something here. I don't want... Oh, it's behind the... Okay, cool. So I can just check that really quick. Sorry, I need to look at something. Launch. And I just want to see... Oh, wait, no, that would be on my dashboard. Yeah, okay. All right, okay. I was just wondering something. Tell me how Olivia goes, because, like, we saw what I did yesterday against her. Wow, you're making a lot of progress if you're fighting Olivia right now. Beep boop. I'm a Magnemite. Beep. And you're a magnet. You don't make sounds. And I don't think that noise sounded much like a beep boop. Whatever. All right, I can't go in there. Something tells me I need to go in there, but let's see if I can go over here first. No. All right, we'll just go in here then. Fine, game. Oh, this kid. To be honest, no. Right now? Do I have anything that's going to be good against an electric type? Electric's weak against earth, like ground type. And what else? Is that it? Good job. Only weak to ground. Wow, okay. That's pretty broken, if you ask me. Alright, that was pretty, Order to open the door, please respond to the following audio quiz. What sound do you hear? That is the Pokemon Center healing sound. Alright, this is an interesting way to do a trial. It kind of reminds me of the fire trial where I had to discern the difference between the Marowak dances. We got a little Grubbin. Hi, Grubbin. I used to have one of you. You were one of my best Pokemon. And you will kick my ass because I'm a flying type. Let's see, 27. Bug Electric. So I could use the flying type on him and hope to outspeed him and maybe get a crit. I'm going to do that. Because I can tank special attack pretty well. Yeah, there we go. I had no reason to be worried. I have no idea what this totem Pokemon's going to be, though. I mean, I'm not saying only having one weakness is broken, but it's kind of annoying when there's only one thing that you can rely on to take down a Pokemon. I'm going to say Rotom Dex, because that didn't sound like getting a TM or getting a berry. And I understand that there are Pokemon that have certain weakness types. I'm not denying that. It's like also fitting into that category of only being weak to fire is Fortress, because he's Bug Steel type. Well, if this Pokemon that I'm going up against is multi-typed, which I wouldn't know because I haven't fought it yet. Alright, Charge-a-Bug. You are going down. Except now you have a affinity against flying because you're now electric type. But 2 of these should be enough to... Nope. You should know an electric type move. Why aren't you using it? Well, Aaron, if I keep reading the chat and not actually playing the game, you'll catch up with me in no time. Totem Pokemon is on its way. That scares me, because I have no idea what the fuck it's going to be. It's a-coming. It's a-getting closer. 50% shut down. All right. I actually don't recognize that one. Pyukumuku. It's not a Charge-a-Bug, and it's not a Grubbin. Really? Ha! He got zapped. I should be answering this wrong all the time. I didn't mean to do that again. Alright. It must be a Charge-a-Bug. Because Grubbin didn't sound like that. And I didn't have my Charge-a-Bug long enough to remember. Alright. Now I'm assuming now that he's going to be able... This one's probably going to use an electric type, so I'm going to want to... Whoa, I really didn't take as much damage as I thought I was. Well, if that's the case, I'll just keep Flap out for a little while here. Air Cutter? That's good. Mud Slap does not affect me. Use Gust. And then you use Spark, but I should be able to take that. Okay. So I'm going to use a Super Potion, which I thought only healed for 50. So that's good to know that they heal for 60. Okay, you know what? You're a dick. Not a Hyper Potion. That's kind of dumb. Are you just going to keep using Spark over and over? Because if you do it again, I'll just switch Pokemon. Nope, you're going to use Charge. Special Defense Rose. And hopefully, even though I'm... Really? No, Acrobatics is Acrobatics is dangerous. There we go. I just wanted to get this done and over with. The Totem Pokemon's probably coming next, which I really need to be careful for. Hold on. Let's care for my Flap here. Get that paralysis to go away. Hey, little buddy. Don't worry, we're gonna get that paralysis off you ASAP. Excuse me. It's gross. There we go. Let's give you some beans while we're at it, because you've been doing really good kicking ass. Yeah, as opposed to the 200 they used to. Alright, that should be enough. Let's give you a couple pets. Alright, so that should be enough. Now I'm gonna let this sit here for a second. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go to intermission for just a second so that I can go pee and also fix myself a drink. Because if I lose any Pokemon to this Totem Pokemon, which I'm sure is coming up next, I'm going to need a drink. So I will be right back in literally just a minute or so. So I will be right back. I will see you guys in a second. All right. So I don't know what happened, but apparently it must have timed out of my Pokemon time. I made myself a drink. This is a fun little drink you can make at home. I call this Windex. Um, Basically, it comes from the joke that my mother-in-law uses Windex to clean everything. Even though it's not a disinfectant, she uses it to clean literally everything. So it's like 4 ounces of Sprite, which I have here to top this off. 4 ounces of Sprite, a shot of vodka, and a shot of blue Caraco, and it looks like Windex. Give it a small stir, it looks exactly like Windex. So that's kind of the joke. This stuff is delicious. All right. The totem Pokemon is extremely close by. Incoming! So I cannot wait to see what this thing's going to be. Final security question. What appears when you hear the following music? A totem Pokemon. Vikavolt, the totem Pokemon of the Hakulani Observatory, has appeared. And it's going to kick the shit out of me. It's going to wipe me. It's going to, like, be tearing me off the walls when we're done. Let's see. Either Steel Electric or Bug Electric. All right, so go Flap Flap. I don't know what we're going to do to this thing. It's only level 29. We can figure this out. I've read about that there's a evolution drink for each one. All right, so he's electric. So let's send out Freya, who's non-conductive. I can't take advantage of Thunder Wave because he's electric type. You're gonna use Spark, which isn't too useful. Ah, shit, ally Pokemon. I forgot about these. We have a Charjabug, who isn't too frightening. I want to see... Let's see if we can hit this Vikavolt with a Crunch, maybe lower its defense a little. Defense fell, awesome. Bug Bite, Thunder Wave. Shit, now we're paralyzed. I'm going to go for the Z-Power now. We're going to go for the Breakneck Blitz and hope that it works. I don't think it'll take it out in one shot, but it's going to do itself a big favor by taking it downtown. Oh, yeah. Freya, you're my favorite. Wib, level 28. We have a String Shot going on right now, but it's not even that big a deal. We're going to crunch down on you, Charjabug. Paralyzed, I can work with that. We're just going to work until you get it. Charjabug used Vice Grip. That's not that effective. So now we're going to use another Crunch. And I'm just going to do this until I get it. I use too much vodka. This is a really strong drink. All right. Way to go, Freya. Tanking everything. You have nothing to fear. Who's your good big puppy? Who's your good big puppy? I think you are. Yeah. All right, let's go back. I don't want to spend too much time dedicated to loving on my Pokemon. All right, everything's back on. Give me my electric Z thing. That was gross. I like the Game Boy and Link cable icon that he has on his shirt. I'm going to give it that. That's really cute. All right. Trial complete. So, how many more of these do we need to do? Maybe one more. And then the Kahuna? I'm not sure. Because there's still a fourth island, which are going to have all their own trials and all that kind of thing. Whoa, we also got another thing. All right, interesting. Fuck. I didn't even think. I could have caught that. That was the only Pokemon I've come across so far since I got here. I didn't even think about the fact that I could have caught it. The Professor's Mask, huh? I knew the Professor was the masked wrestler guy. I don't know. Can you catch totem Pokemon? Because I'm going to feel like really disappointed that I could have caught that here. The, whatever the hell. Okay, I didn't know if I couldn't or not. Well, now I don't feel as bad. I had somebody put it in my head that I could catch one. I don't know who. Wait, so... Hello. Alright, that's not what I didn't ask to battle you. Muzzer, 95. No, unfortunately, I'm not interested in trading today. I am very attached to all of my Pokemon. Even ones like my Eradicate, which I have used once. I haven't fought against the Clefairy yet? Alright, that's interesting. Ow. Flutter grew to level 30. I don't think I've used Flutter at all yet. If I keep going down this way, there's probably going to be like a Pokeball or something for me. Maybe not. Oh, hey! I can catch a wild Pokemon here. I did not know this. We can get a new Pokemon. Let's see what we got. What do we get? What are we going to get? A Minior. I don't know what this thing is. Is this a rock type? Whatever it is, it's adorable. And kind of derpy looking. Gust. Oh, it is strong against... It must be... Oh, shit. Okay. This thing must be, rock type. My Pokemon are all the rock type. Minior. Alright, I can remember that. Should be too hard. Crunch. Lower some defense here. Oh, shit. No! I didn't know you were capable of doing that! Oh. Now I'm sad. I wanted to catch that. Damn it. Well, give me an item. Volt Switch. All right. Interesting. First lightning move. Which begs the question. Can he cannot. Could learn Thunder Wave though. I don't know. I guess we'll never see. That was sad. It's like I didn't even have a chance. I should have thought about it, though. You know, almost all rock types are capable of learning self-destruct at some point. Now that I sprited down, I can't say watered down. Thinned it out, I guess, would be the proper term. Now that I've thinned out my Windex with some Sprite, it's a bit better now. It's not as thick, or as strong, I guess. Effective, not very effective. Grass Spore doesn't deal damage. We'll just switch. I mean, we have Patrick here, so, you know, Bubble Beam will be pretty effective against this guy. All right, you're going to use Iron Defense, and that only raises your physical defense, I'm going to guess, which means that your special defense is ripe for the taking. Sturdy. I should have seen that coming. Going to use Iron Defense again. Too bad it's not going to help, because I'm going to use Swift, which doesn't miss. Flap, grew to level 34. Now we're going to use a Geodude. All right. I'm cool against the Geodude. I wish I had a Pokemon with... Whoa, that's an Alolan Geodude. I wish I had a Pokemon with Sturdy for its ability. And Sturdy again. Smackdown versus Raw. I don't know, because they're trainers. That's my best guess. Is because they're trainers. Yeah, let's go back to the Pokemon Center. I'm sure I could keep walking all the way down, but... Yeah, Alolan Raichu is Psychic type. I learned that out the hard way. Is it Psychic or Fairy? It looks like it might be. It looks like it would be Fairy type. I don't know. Somebody look it up. I could be totally wrong. I'm not even going to try and press my luck saying I was right. Okay, it's been a while since I saved, so I'm going to do that just on the off chance that, you know, my game glitches or something. Because I will always have that fear. There you are, and then we have more trainers coming down this way. We have stuff over here. A heavy ball. Electric Psychic. Okay, did not know. Hey there, guy. By battling a collector, you'll be able to obtain info on rare Pokemon. Not that I really care. Collector Todd. A Pissimian? You're normal type, aren't you? You might be fighting type. Either way, I'm going to go with Air Cutter. Yeah, definitely fighting in there. Not very effective against Bug, which means you are definitely fighting to some degree. Whip grew to 29, and then we learned Sucker Punch. Alright, I'll see you around, Aaron. This move enables the user to attack first. This move fails if the target is not readying an attack. That could be useful. Priority as long as Yeah, so Assurance isn't going to be that useful. Pursuit is even really less useful. I could make Assurance useful. Pursuit, not so much, because trainers never pull out their Pokemon. Sucker Punch sounds like it could be really useful, though. I'm going to go for another Air Cutter. Maybe... Ow. Stored power. Oh, you're not fighting type. We're just going to keep using this, though. That was a crit hit. Very nice crit hit, if I do say so myself. Nasty plot. Special attack sharply rose. Well, it's not going to do you any good if you're dead. So, goodbye. Frey grew to 39, which is great. We're going to have our first Pokemon reaching level 40 soon. There we go. Being able to use more of my chair now. Oh, we can hop down here and see what we can get. God damn it. Wild Pokemon. Oh, look, another Minor. Or Minior. Yeah, I don't know. I may never know why trainers don't make smart decisions. Oh, wait. Max Potion. All right. Whoa, that guy's a Magmar. All right, and then nothing's too special over here. So this is where the bus was. Can I sneak through you guys? No? I mean, I don't really need to still be here for anything, do I? I don't think so. I might as well go all the way down. Back to Route 10. Okay, so now that we've been to Route 10, I'm just going to fly back to town, I think. So now that we've been up that way, now we can go back this way. And then we'll have access to Route 12, the Secluded Shore, Route 13, Tapu Village, Route 14, Route 15, and 16, and then 17. There's going to be a lot of Pokemon we're going to be able to get, which is great. I cannot wait to be picking up more Pokemon. This is going to be awesome. Let me see here. So I saw on my map it wants me to go back to the library. Or no, it wants me to go back to the park. Heal up my Pokemon here, because why the hell not? All right. Oh, look, it's Team Skull. Let's put a Pokemon other than Flap Flap on point for right now, because he's going to catch up to... Let's go with Patrick. They like using Zubats and stuff. Psychic could make mincemeat out of these guys. We'll switch Flap Flap with Wib as well. I'll do it like that. I'm going to keep Flutter close to the top ranks, too. I hate these guys. Their whole design is weird. They look like punks, but they're trying to be gangsters, but they're not really gangsters, and they're more like punks, but they're not trying to be punks. But we have another executive that we need to be able to take care of. Is this going to be a double battle? That's right. I don't know what you said at all, but that's right. Yeah, you're not lying, Professor. Psychic is gonna wipe the floor with this guy. All right, I'm gonna kick your ass. I don't even like this guy. He's just an enormous dick face that thinks he's really cool. With 2 Pokemon. What the hell? This thing looks buggish. Also looks poisony. Ah, Patrick, what? No! Oh, that's it, buddy. You have enraged that butterfly from hell. I liked Starmie. Emergency exit? Good for you. You just spent your turn. Ariados? Hey, guess what? He's weak to this too. And he'll die on the first hit, with a critical hit nonetheless. Oh, no. No, my butterfly's going to stay out. And here's what happens. We're going to use Air Cutter. And it's going to kill the shit out of your thing. To all who dare piss off the Flap Flap. I was not expecting that move to go first. I honestly thought that Starmie was fast enough to beat it. Like, why? Why? I can't just keep a Pokemon. We were doing so good. I hadn't lost a goddamn thing. Fuck you, Professor. I think we've made progress enough today. I haven't been streaming for a whole 3 hours yet. Not even an hour and a half, but nobody's here, so, I mean, I might as well just close this up. I'll go back to the Pokemon Center and rest, and we'll go on to Route 10 in the next episode, the next stream. Which I'll probably do soon, maybe Monday. Tomorrow if I'm up to it, because I'll be home a little bit sooner than usual. So you guys can go back to wherever you're going. I'm going to go back to the Pokemon Center and heal up. Then I'll save up on screen, and then I'll jump out of this here. A little bit of a shorter stream today, but that's not a big deal. We had a bunch of guys in here. We were talking about stuff. We were having a good time. I want to see your face when you go, Starmie, or your Jewel. I knew I shouldn't have put him on point. I'm sorry, buddy. All right. Let's get out of here before I start crying. This is what the Windex is for. All right, let's save. And then we'll finish this up. So, thank you, everybody that was here for watching. Thank you, everybody that's watching this later on YouTube. Don't forget, check out my Twitter and follow me on my Twitter if you guys want to be able to be kept up to speed on when I'm going to be streaming in the future. I'll almost always put a link on Twitter as to when I'm streaming. I didn't do that today because we were out for the better part of the morning. But I usually do that, and I'll usually do it within an hour of when I'm going to be streaming at the very least so that you guys can get some notice. So, we're going to go to Route 10 in the next episode. We're going to keep going. We're going to get some new Pokemon to replace Starmie. Hopefully some water types because he was the only one I had, which makes me feel really bad. But, I mean, at least I get to keep that Psychic. So, I mean, like, I can teach that to somebody else. So, this is Gear Plus signing off, and I will see you guys on the next stream. Bye-bye!